Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's a pleasure to be before you. The purpose of this video is to inform, to educate. Several days ago, I was in my vehicle driving and I saw this huge flag and I took a picture of it. And I titled, It Speaks for Itself. Then, several days later, I was in another city and I saw some flags posted outside of a particular college, and I decided to post that, and I titled that, It Speaks for Itself Too. Then I returned to the city where I saw the first flag, and the thought came to me, I'm going to speak or something like that. I forgot what I gave that particular video. So to be posting, it was spontaneous. I did not plan to do any videos about the flag. Matter of fact, a lot of my videos are spontaneous subjects. But I felt that I should educate and inform because we're living in a time where people hate the flag. The flag is stomped on, set on fire, torn up, spray painted, and the people who does it enjoy it. But what if the flag could speak? What would it say? What would be its thoughts? So I decided to be a self-appointed spokesperson for the flag. And let me see what I wrote down that I may feel that the flag will say. These are not lies, these are truth. Yes, people hate the flag because of what America has done in other countries. I'm not saying America is a saint. America has done things in the country that give people reason for it. But one may ask themselves the question, when you don't know why America did what it did and the reason behind it, we can assume whatever and change tomorrow our thoughts. It's like Monday morning quarterbacking. But yet, there are many countries that have done things in other countries that, to the naked eye, may be wrong. And then again, it may be wrong. Who knows? But that's beside the point. So I'm not saying America is a saint, have not done anything wrong, but it has. But in our quest to understand, to know the truth, to recognize the truth, some things need to be said, and some things will be rejected by some who have set up their own agenda and don't even want to understand why. My shirt, and I have these particular flags. You know, I recall buying these flags many, many years ago. Maybe at that time I was going to do a message and didn't do it. And I remember I had them, and I found them. And this is Memorial Day. This flag, people hate. This flags are the flag you see or the flag you're aware of. People hate. Can this flag harm you physically? Can this flag talk back to you and shout at you and yell at you and raise its hand and beat you up and injure you and wound you and disgrace you or spit on you or set you on fire and call you hate, call you names? No. This flag has meaning. It means something whether you accept it or not. There are many individuals before you and I was born, before this country was in the process, before this country was founded, and when this country was founded, a lot of individuals, male and females, of many nationalities, died to give us the freedom that we have today. But yet people hate the flag. They hate for what it stands for. And I'll get into that in a minute. For those of you who hate the flag and despise it, then maybe you need to move to another country that do hate the flag. But one thing I'm going to ask you and tell you this. Would you be happy there? Where you have the same right in this country as you can stomp on the flag, spit on the flag, set it afire, do whatever. Where you have the same rights to go to another country and do the same thing to their flag? I don't think so. So where that leaves us? Back into America. If America ceased to exist as we know it today, where would people come to? This is the land of the free. We have the Constitution. We have inalienable rights given to us by God. You may not believe it, you may not accept it. God gave us our rights. I recall seeing something the other day, and we know that God is not mentioned in the newscast or whatever. It's like God doesn't exist, but God does exist. Everything that we see in the world today does come from God. And I thought about what I want to say. If the flag could speak, would it tell you, stay away, don't come here, leave, don't leave, or abuse you to the point of you wanting to destroy it? Can these flags harm you? No, it can't. The flag, and why do people hate the flag? For what it stands for. Do your homework. Look up the colors, the stars. Look at the stars, the stripes. The flag stands for freedom, and that's why people hate it. They despise it. Some don't even know why they protest the flag. It's emotional based. The flag symbolizes the red symbolizes strength and valor. The white symbolizes purity and innocence. The blue symbolizes vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Yes, brothers and sisters, friends and family members, anyone who may watch this video, that is why this flag is hated. You get rid of it. How can you get rid of the flag? If America goes to war and America loses the war, then this country will not be what it is today. And then those individuals who are shouting and screaming that they hate the flag, then I'll ask you this question. Where would you go? If you achieve your goal to destroy the flag, to change America from what it is today, no one will come to this country. They may come, but we'll be in a different land governed by the winner of the battle. The winner of the battle. When any battle take place in any country, the victor take the spoil and they change the country that they was in battle with in war. So individuals hate the flag. Let me see if I covered it well. Covering some of my notes. I did mention, and when truth is mentioned about the flag, individuals don't want to accept the truth, the history of the flag. And so they hate the flag. And then I thought about this. The individual want to change the country from what it was founded on. People come to this country, don't believe, don't stand, can care less about this country. They can care less. They want to live in this country and bring what their mindset, which they came from, into this country, and want Americans to accept their belief, their idea, and their ideology. Excuse me. Sorry for not pronouncing it wrong. But think about this. In closing, think about this. What if a group of people, black, white, whoever, college students, whatever people, decide to say, I hate the Russia flag, the Cuba flag, or any flag in America, any flag other than America flag? What would happen if they go to that country and do the same thing they do in this country to the flag, what do you think will happen? I leave you to put your answer. What if they say, well, we want your country to be what we think you should be? What will happen to them? I ask you that. So when we are driven by emotions, we don't think clearly. When we follow the people, ideas, and beliefs, we don't think clearly. There are many people who have died for the flag. Mothers, fathers, daughters, grandsons. There are many people. I thank you for the service. I too was in the military. Didn't complete my term, but I was a Marine. Got an honor guard. So yes, I'll tell you this. There are many people who have died for this country. And some veterans still have memory of the war. Some have not returned home. And when they see people, American citizen and foreigner, desecrate the flag, it brings sadness to the flag, to their eyes, to their mind. The flag is blowing in the wind. It is speaking. Why do you hate me? It did not. It is saying, I did not do anything to you. Why do you hate me? I know you're going to hate me maybe to the day you die. The flag did not create it itself. It was given to us by God. That may be offensive to some, but I recommend you do your own work. This country was founded by God, founded on laws of justice. Have this country been good to other countries? No. Have other countries been good to this country? No. It's a tug, a battle, back and forth, back and forth. So the flag, as its spokesperson, is saying, why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? So I pray that this message will be encouraging, eye-opener to some of you to be reminded. Some people may care and some people may don't care. That it hurts others when someone say they hate the flag with no knowledge of its history. No knowledge of its history. So thank you, men and women in the military, for serving this country, for protecting this country. And a thought just came to me. What if there was a national draft that every young person who was stomping on the flag, spitting on the flag, doing whatever to the flag, get called up in a draft? What are they going to do? Oh, I don't want to go because I hate the flag or I have a religious preference. Will they go to protect the flag? Not to protect the flag, but go into battle for this country to keep its countries from falling into the enemy hands. I don't think so. They may think twice, but something to think about. When you who are out there say that I hate the flag, I can't stand it. And then you have people with tears in their eyes, remembering how their loved one died, lost their life, returned back home, and blind, burned, no limbs, no memory, face disfigured, head damaged, or whatever you can think of, or maybe the ones you've seen. And then a person can look at that person and say, I hate the flag. Or do this indirectly? They're indirectly saying they hate the individual who put their life on the line for this country for which it will stand. So thank you. Share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Because at times I do pop up. And check out my other videos. Thank you.